Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to the Moving Toward Better podcast. I'm your host, Karen Bemis from movingtowardbetter.com, and I'm here to help you live your best life powered by your unique and amazing personality. Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to the Moving Toward Better podcast. I'm your host, Karen Bemis. I am a business, relationship, and life coach, and my superpower is helping you find your superpowers and use them to create a life and business you love that works for you. It won't look like anybody else's life because you're not like everyone else. And today we're talking about what to do when you just need a break. You know, I'm recording this in the summer or almost summer, and a lot of people are adjusting to everything in life right now, especially if you work from home. If you have kids, they're probably out of school or just about to get out of school. The world is returning to being more active after the pandemic. And the news is, well, the news. If you live in the United States, it's kind of a mess. And if you watch any of it, yuck, right? If you're a parent with a home business, you're thinking about how in the world you're going to sustain your business over the summer, and you probably just need a break from all the stress of that. Now, if you're neither of those things, a parent or owning a home business, you're still a citizen of the earth, and you've lived through this 2+ years of pandemic and all the other shenanigans. And so basically we all need a break. But how do you freaking do that right now? Everything just feels like it's speeding up, doesn't it? So I'm really glad you asked, and that's what we're going to talk about today. According to Healthline magazine, there are 12 signs you need to take a break ASAP. And those are restlessness, insomnia, appetite changes, can anybody say pandemic pounds, lack of motivation, frequent illness, fatigue, poor concentration, indifference, cynicism, not that I've seen any of that recently. How about you? Isolation, self-medication, and loss of joy. Okay, does that sound familiar to anybody? I don't know about you, but I have had more than one of those more than once in the past 2 years. And if you're like me, what do we do about it? Well, that depends, because what works for one personality type definitely does not work for another. For example, let's take medication. Or not medication, meditation. Let's try meditation instead of medication. So, for the D and the I personalities, meditation can become a daily torturous task that just adds stress rather than removes it. That said, this ISD, which is what my personality type is, loves meditation. But I rarely meditate for more than a few minutes. Instead, I meditate for a few minutes several times per day, depending on the day. That may sound weird, I know, but it works for me. What's cool about figuring all this out is that that's how you figure out how to be happier and like your everyday life more. Which sounds awesome, doesn't it? I mean, there's no guarantees, but who doesn't want to be less cranky and stop binging stuff for the third time this month? And who doesn't want to wake up not thinking what fresh hell awaits us today, and instead wake up with hope? It's a chance to stop hiding in the pantry, eating the frozen Thin Mints you stashed in the back of the freezer, or quit constantly cleaning out your closet when you really need to be working on your business. So for those who are new to the podcast, I use the DISC personality system to help people understand themselves and others better. The DISC personality system includes the driven, inspired, supportive, and cautious personalities, also known as D, I, S, and C. And I use those terms interchangeably. So let's talk about why your personality type matters when it comes to taking a break. Let's say you're a D personality. You're driven and decisive, and as a reward, somebody invites you on a day of pampering at a spa when all you want to do is go for a hike by yourself and just sweat it out. Rejecting the spa day can create even more tension and stress than you already have, depending on how much you like the person that invited you. You know, one of my friends who has a D personality told me one time that work is a hobby, and that is fun. And what she craves most is 30 minutes of no one talking to her or touching her after her kids go to bed. She adores her children, don't get me wrong. But especially during the summer when she's running a business and handling kids being home all day, she is what we call peopled out by the end of the day. And she just needs a little bit of time. She needs that 30 minutes of quiet time that truly helps her reset and be the best mom, wife, and badass businesswoman she aspires to be. Not aspires, that she actually is. And so the driven personality may want to go for a run, have a workout, or try to beat their high score on a video game because they love a good challenge. They may also want to do all those things alone because they're more task oriented and other people can just slow them down. It doesn't mean they don't like their people. It just means they need that alone time to reset. A moment alone is rarely what an I personality wants. A break for the I personality almost always includes other people if it's possible. It might be belting out karaoke tunes with friends or family members, or dancing around the house or in a club with their favorite music and their favorite people. They may want to meet friends for drinks or for lunch or to take a walk, or if they can't meet those friends, maybe take a walk while talking on the phone. Yes, talking to a live person, the texting thing. They're like, I'll do it, but I'd rather talk to you. I know. For some of you, you're like, weirdos. For them, attending or hosting a party might be just the break they need. I know. They are the personality type who is most likely to say, the more the merrier. I know this because I am one, and we absolutely mean that. Now, if you're an S-type person and someone's pushing you to go on a run to clear your head when all you want to do is sit quietly in a corner and read a book, that means more stress, right? The S personality craves quieter pursuits. Maybe with one or two of the people they love best, but maybe not. They might want to quietly watch a movie with their favorite people, or they might want to read a book or sit on the front porch swing listening to the wind and the wildlife. They love people, but being more reserved, they need their contact to be on a much smaller scale than the I personality. The S personality might make or bake something for a friend or a loved one, or call a friend if they know they're struggling, because helping others keeps their own problems in perspective. And then we move on to the C personality, where organizing a cabinet may be soothing for them, or baking in a quiet, clean kitchen. A quiet task is a break for the C personality, and if it calms the chaos around them, even better. The C personality may also read a book, work on a jigsaw puzzle, play Sudoku, or just sit in silence. They prefer to be left alone when they need to work through their stress, so they can focus on the tasks at hand. The more they accomplish, the happier they are. So let them be alone and get out of their way. Honestly, that's the way they want it. Trust me, I've asked. Whatever you choose for a break, it should relax you and make you feel better. When you relax, your shoulders sit where they belong instead of being scrunched up around your ears. It'll help your stomach and solar plexus to relax, and your neck to let go of that knot that pops up when you're feeling stressed out. It helps you to step out of fight, flight, or freeze and freaking breathe for a minute, so you can get on with your day, your week, your month, like the mom, wife, or business badass you want to be. I do have something that will help you no matter what your personality. Unless you're running or driving, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, because I know a lot of you listen while you're doing something else. This is going to take less than a minute. Follow along with what I tell you to do. Ready? Wherever you're sitting, standing, or laying, close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let it out for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When we're stressed, we forget to breathe, and that increases the stress. Take a couple more breaths, and with each breath, relax a specific part of your body. I usually start with my shoulders because you often feel the biggest release there. Release them from your ears and let them fall to where they naturally belong. Feels great, doesn't it? Next, while you're continuing to take these deep breaths and letting them out fully, unclench your stomach. Return to your shoulders and relax them some more. Then move to the base of your neck or maybe your jaw and relax those as well. Do one more shoulder relaxation by rolling them forward and then backwards a few times. And hopefully you feel more relaxed that quickly. It's a simple mini break that is so easy to do. You can do it anytime you're feeling stressed. It's also awesome to teach your children. You know, I saw a quote once that said that 80% of the violence in the world could be wiped out by teaching the children of the world to meditate. To me, this easy breathing exercise is a wonderful form of meditation that anyone can do. So teach it to everyone you can who needs a break, right? And while this is a great way for every personality to get a quick break, remember, do those other things that work for you. For the driven and inspired personalities, lean into movement. It's your friend. For the supportive and cautious personalities, step back when you need to if you're stressed. You know, if you heard some of the things that I talked about earlier and thought, ooh, why would anybody do that? Guess what? You know what your personality isn't. If you heard any of those and thought, oh, wow, that sounds amazing, you have an idea of what your personality is. If you want to get a better understanding of your own personality and those around you, the quickest way to do that is to sign up for an assessment today. To take that next step, go to the Moving Toward Better homepage and click the Request a Session button. If you want to take your life beyond a simple understanding of yourself and others, I double dog dare you to sign up for the Moving Toward Better Discover Better weekend in September. That's where we're going to take everything you learn about your personality and supercharge it in ways you can't even imagine right now. At the retreat, we're going to teach you how to make every area of your life and business work in tandem with your personality rather than against it. Trust me, when you do that, life improves in every way, and I have clients to prove it. This is going to be a weekend to get away from the grind, learn how to deal better with it than ever, and then absolutely crush it when you get back to it. You'll learn things that you can implement instantly to make positive changes in your life and your business. You'll have fun, and you'll learn how to support others that you love or that you care about in your business in ways that are meaningful to them and you. You'll learn how to get the best from yourself and from others by genuinely speaking their language without denying or burying yours. Tickets are limited, so reserve your spot today at movingtowardbetter.com/2022-September-retreat. It's going to be a great time to recharge, reinvigorate, and return to your life feeling amazing and better equipped to deal with everything in your world. So sign up today. To see all the ways you can learn about your personality and how to live better because of it, check out movingtowardbetter.com and get started on the best life for you and those you love most. Finally, if you know someone this episode can help, please share it with them. If this episode has helped you, you can also check out the episode about living a life in balance. You can do that by subscribing on whatever platform you're listening to, or click the link in the show notes. I just listened to the Life in Balance episode again, and guess what? There's a mistake in it. Can you find it? Let me know if you do. But guess what? I'm not changing it because I want you to find it. You know, it's truly my mission to help people who want to upgrade their life feel better in their own skin and create a life they love, whatever that means for them. So until next time, keep moving toward better with your unique and amazing personality. I love you all. and I'll see you soon. At Moving Toward Better, it's our mission to help you live your best life powered by your unique and amazing personality. To make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe to the podcast today and head over to movingtowardbetter.com to learn more about how amazing your personality actually is. As always, all pertinent links are in the show notes. Thanks for listening, thanks for being you, and have a great day. Love you all.